Yo, 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 what is going on, everybody? Happy Monday. Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome back to the channel, East to West Reacts. Yeah, it's a slight change in the name. We're going to go ahead and be changing around some things for the channel here. I know the name doesn't say the same thing, but everything's soon to come. So uh, definitely go ahead and look out for that. Everything else we got coming out in the near future. I just went ahead and recorded our first comic book read through. I'm not going to say what it is yet, but keep a lookout for that. Hopefully that can be out by the end of the week, and I'm sure you guys will enjoy that as well. But on the main topic at hand, we're here for Tower of God, Season 3, Episode 84. So, before we really get started, let me A, turn on the camera. There we go. What's going on, everybody? And B, now that I'm here, don't forget to go ahead and comment, like, subscribe, and let me know what you thought about this chapter down below in the comments. I'm curious to see what you guys are all thinking. And of course, you know, all the fast pass readers, no spoilers, please. We're up to date on this one right now without the fast pass, but no shame in that at all. Yeah, go ahead and definitely comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you're thinking, because the tides of this battle are definitely starting to turn here. Team Bam is starting to make a pushback. Bama was thought to be dead almost, basically, but now he's back alive because of Kun and gang. They're doing their thing. Kun himself is going after a rat. Bam's being a little, honestly, Bam's being a baby and waiting for White to come and basically eat him up. So, let's wait and see what happens, honestly. But without further ado, let's get into this chapter 502. And we start off with that really creepy picture of White. He said he wants me to be corrupt, like himself. So he wants you to be a bad guy like him, huh? For a legendary slayer, he sure thinks like an immature teenager. If only you knew, girl, if only you knew. So you're waiting for him now because you want to give him what he wants. Yeah, if I can just avenge those who died and beat White. I don't care if I have to be corrupt. I'll sell my soul if I have to. Be careful what you say, Bam. That's kind of wild, especially in this tower. I feel like you're going down a path that you're not supposed to, maybe almost jihad-esque, but we'll see. Is that really what the dead want? She thinks to herself. That's right, Prince and Arc Raptor. Like you yourself changed Prince as like a human being. He was terrible before you met him, but he followed you. He liked you. He would not want you to go ahead and turn into this, honestly. So she has a point. And Arc Raptor was always like the dad of the group, the older brother kind of. I'm pretty sure he'd say something very similar on the same lines, but hopefully something like that can come through to Bam. There's no one from Team Sweet and Sour to really help him out and sort of relay these feelings to him. So hopefully something like just really like sticks out to him to snap him out of this. Anyways. Hey, by the way, you're going to break the spell on me, right? I understand your situation, but a promise is a promise, and I did help you get this far, right? You're not going to break your promise, are you? Not that I'm rushing you because I'm worried you might die in battle with White. I'll do it for you. What? I'll break that spell. I made a promise. Super happy. Oh, okay. That was easier than I thought. I was worried he might ask me to help him more and add more conditions to our deal. Nah, Bam's too straightforward. But just don't attack me. I'm going to fight White. And as you said, he may very well kill me. Okay, I promise. And just with the palm of his hand, the spell is broken. He did it. That horrible, suffocating feeling is gone. Now she's like running around flying. I'm free. He really is powerful. How did he break the spell so easily? That spell has been tormenting me for my whole life, and he just made it go away with just one wave of his hand. He made it seem so simple that it's almost depressing. That irregular power, baby. Who on earth is this guy? Is the spell broken now? Oh yeah, I think so. It's funny. It's like he knows how to do it, but it's like he has no idea himself. Then don't attack me like you promised. I'm going to fight White. And he just steps right past her. Does this boy realize how incredible that was just now? None of the tower's laws can touch him. He's in a league of his own. I feel so powerless around him. I can kind of understand how White feels. Maybe he's doomed to be resented. And yet, for some reason, I feel like I shouldn't resent him. 5 minutes. That's how much time I've got, Bam's thinking to himself. Now back to her. He doesn't deserve to be hated. He shouldn't be corrupted. Objectively speaking, whether that boy dies in battle with White or not doesn't concern me at all. But I should at least repay him for finally breaking that spell for me. Hey, do I have the option of opening this prison too? She's speaking to the other person. Oh, whoever I guess is like the moderator for the game. Yes, you do. But your goal isn't to reach the finish line, so you don't absolutely have to open it. Are you sure you wish to open the prison? Open it. Oh, Bam, surprised. The prison is now opening. Why? Why are you opening that? Just shut up. I just felt like it. I can't help you fight White, but I can at least get rid of the monster for you. There's no way even the map boss is stronger than White. What? But we're enemies. Why would you? They did say that the map boss is someone that would give. I think they. Forgive me if I'm not saying this correctly, but oh, what's up, Bree? Yeah, Bam wants all the smoke with this guy. Bam wants all the smoke, yeah. Too many bad things have happened to Bam. Yeah. That's the sad reality of our boy. He's it's really tragic. But I mean, honestly, thank God he's got friends around, that can sort of steer him in the right direction. And Bam being an irregular, I mean, I feel like we go into it a lot. Like they're always like constantly reminding us, like Bam's really special. Bam's really someone who, the rules of the tower don't apply to him. But no, you're right. Like how I want to know, how did he end up down there in the cave? What's so special about him? Has he been reborn a number of times? Like, why is he the 25th Bam, right? So yeah, no, I get what you mean. I definitely want to see what it's like when why is he an irregular? How did he end up in the tower, even though he was meant to be outside of it? Or I should say, what brought him back into the tower really? Who knows? I feel like it's more than just Rachel, but that's a topic we can really deep dive into for another time. All right. So this map boss, I'm pretty sure they said that it was supposed to be on like a challenge for high rankers. So can she fight this thing? I'm curious what it looks like actually. Whether you die or not, I don't want to leave any loose ends here. If I left now, it would feel like I owe you. Yeah, I hate that feeling too. The prison is open. The map boss monster will now appear. Huh? Wait, yo, why is everyone like throwing up question marks? Yeah, no, I need more backstory on Bam too for sure, Bree. Okay, so they open the cage. She's like, it's empty. I'm looking at it, it's empty. Even the little moderator flying around is like, huh? Bam's like, what the? Why is it empty? The boss isn't here. And now the moderator back in his lighthouse is like, what's going on here? The boss monster is gone? What? I wonder, did the boss monster never get put inside the cage? Is it still in the cat tower? Because we're transitioning over to the cat tower. The prison where the boss monster from Bam's field is kept. Oh, there's someone in there with a giant key. This is definitely the key. I'd better thank her for letting me use it. Time to go. Who is this? Who's this hooded... Who's this hooded figure? Okay, now they're screaming. They're falling. Sorry about that. Okay. Ooh, this sure is a dangerous place. I'd better get out of here. I've done my part. Whoa. Okay, so I guess when you open up this cage, all these spikes appear. It really is that's more of like a prison than anything. Whatever is sealed in there must be dangerous to be kept like that. It's on a floating rock under lock and key, surrounded by all of these needles. Alright, anyways. I lost contact with Arya. Oh, it's the other dude who was part of Liboric's crew. There's definitely been a change in her spell since she went out into the field. I need to get out there soon. Oh, he found a mouse. Okay. That one will be easy to catch. Huh? I guess he couldn't catch it in time? What happened with the mouse right there? I see a lot of gurs. Rumble, gur. Map boss released from prison. Holy shit. Hybrider. Yo, that thing looks demonic. What? The mouse is right in front of it too. Hybrider. I opened the prison for you. I've done my part. I'm retiring from this game now. Where the heck did the 5th Army Corps commander find a monster like that anyways? Alright, good job. Bye. Oh man. Oh shit. It's the girl. I feel bad saying this when everyone's out there fighting so hard. But having that boy here is way more entertaining. Bro, Macheni. Oh my god, Macheni again. I've been wondering what she's been up to, man, because she's been way too quiet just to let things go by someone else's hand. Like, she never struck me as the type to be like, okay, I will completely allow you to go ahead with your plan, and I won't do anything. I'm just going to sit here, back here, and watch the game play out. No. She definitely had something going on. Like, she sent 3 or 4 people out into the field. I'm assuming that might be one of the hooded people might have been. Probably one of the 3. Yeah, one of the 3 I believe she had. So they released the map boss. And just so Bam can get through easily. I'm wondering how strong this thing is since he now has to encounter it and fight it. Because they kind of hyped it up. And they've been hyping him up too. So I'm sure he'll probably be able to beat it somehow and get through. It's my guess right now. But damn, Machete coming through with the plans, man. But having that boy here is way more entertaining. She wants to meet Bam. She wants Bam to at least try and free Jinsung Ha. She's so terrible. Let me give you all this false hope and take it away from you. What are you up to? Oh, she's being watched. So you didn't take me hostage and make Bam join forces with Fug and attack here, so that Jihad's forces could beat an innocent regular. Oh, this is Jin Sung Ha. You want to make it seem like you teamed up with Fug to punish a dangerous boy who tried to rescue his master, a rebel against Jihad's army. I can't understand why Jihad is going to all that trouble for something so simple. Why didn't you just kill him? You people have always been good at that. Hmm. Jihad's army, the 10 great families, and probably you too. If you all wanted the same thing, you probably wouldn't have bothered with this nuisance. Oh, she's smirking. She's like, you're onto something. You must have gotten yourselves into this mess because you couldn't agree on what you wanted. Am I right? You sure are clever. Is it the wisdom of old age? You're right. Everyone has their own ulterior motives. That's why something as simple as killing one little irregular became such a complicated mess. So, what do you think I'm up to? I can't tell you that right now, but I can say one thing for sure. I don't want this story to have a boring ending. I want it to keep going until it gets a bit more interesting. That's why I raised the stakes. The game suddenly got so much bigger. Now there are people involved who not even I could stop if I wanted to. Ooh, that's why I've kept you alive this long. Because you can keep that boy under control, and you're important to the Ha family. Understand? Oh, okay. I might have to go back and reread some of this and and cross reference to some other people because this is a lot. The real villain in this story isn't here yet. But the real villain, who is it? Hold on, I'm just stuck on what she said. Yo, my queen, that's what I'm saying, Brie. She is she's definitely. Oh yeah, yo, she stays pulling the strings, right? Stays being meticulous behind the scenes. She's always got some sort of plan. She can't ever let anyone else just like do their own thing. It's like, okay, I'll let you do that while I'm secretly plotting in the background. But she said something here that's really making me wonder like what is she talking about and like what's she doing? Because the way she makes it sound is she is basically changing the plans for other people to suit her own. She wants everyone's trying. It sounds like there are other forces that are trying to kill Bam, take him out of outright, and remove him from the chessboard completely. But she wants Bam to stay around because she thinks he's interesting. For what reasons, I'm not too sure. I feel like she has something greater planned with Bam. I can't tell you what it would be there. Um, but she also says here, and this is really important, there are people involved who not even I could stop if I wanted to. Who the hell could that be? Because she is one of the most influential princesses in the tower. There's probably only a few that can really even like talk down to her in terms of princesses. And one of them is probably a Dory, the commander in chief of the entire army. So it has to be like perhaps family head leaders. Um, Probably Adori herself, maybe, or someone who's very high ranking in the Jihad's army, someone that she couldn't touch, um, or maybe there's just like other powers in like the tower under Jihad that just are moving against Bam. I wonder if Fug is possibly also one of those people that she can't really mess with. There are some because there are definitely some elders in Fug and perhaps Slayers who don't subscribe to Bam. So yeah, Bam is a threat to some people. I know she loves that. I think she's trying. Personally, I think she part of her thing is she's going to try to use Bam to maybe like go against Jihad's army in some ways. Maybe even point him a direction to take out her own enemies. Yeah, no, it is scary. It's real scary because because like well, we've seen her kind of fight against Jin Sung Ha, and we know that in the flashback on the hidden floor. And I remember I talked to you about that. The flashback on the hidden floor. She was like younger, and she was eating the blue pills with Ran, like Ran, and she was going crazy. And that was before she even finished climbing the tower. So we know she's a problem, right? Even when it comes to fighting, not just her mental. So yeah, if she can't stop them, then that's a problem. Um, but all right, I'm gonna keep going with this. I dissected too much away from this. This is good. This is really good. So the real villain in this story hasn't even shown himself yet. I feel like it's too easy to say it's white to be that real villain. I feel like it's too simple to be white. Okay, where's the boss? Isn't a monster supposed to come out when the door opens? This is Arya opening the cage. Hey cat, what's going on? What am I supposed to do now? Well, just wait a minute. What's going on? Where's the map boss? Oh, the guy who's running the game in the lighthouse. He's going crazy. I just checked and it looks like it disappeared from the prison in the cat tower. It disappeared? Yeah, I think someone let it out of prison. Hey, is there a problem? How long am I supposed to wait? Oh, this is Arya again. I don't know how precious time is in this game. Oh, she says you know how precious time is in this game. He says it's just a monster suddenly disappeared. What? So you expect me to just wait here until you bring the monster back? Doesn't that count as a monster forfeiting the game? We win since the monster ran away, right? Yes, if it did in fact run away, then I believe it's your win. Meow. And then her face, she's just like, she's all excited now. Hey, regular, this is our chance. Let's get out of here. The map boss is gone. This is the perfect chance to get away from White. It's like a message from fate telling you to run. Yo, Bam just looks her dead in the face. Sorry. I'm not leaving until I beat White. Bro, I hate this kid sometimes. I hate this kid sometimes. What? Don't be so stubborn. Thank you. You'll die if you fight White. How is throwing away your own life, going to help your dead companions? I'm not the type to stick my nose in other people's business, but it wouldn't feel right to just leave you here when you broke that spell for me. She grabs him by the arm. Let's go. What would change if I just ran away? Huh? My very existence puts everyone in danger. It's my fault that my master was taken prisoner and that my companions died. Will running away now change any of that? I told you, I left them because I didn't think I could travel with them any longer. I kept being faced with problems that were too big for me, so I made a cowardly choice. Ultimately, they died because of me. Bam, they had their own things they wanted to do. They wanted to save Haryuin. Not Haryuin. The big teddy bear guy. I forget his name. Yo, yes, thank you. Bam is a dog with a bone. He will not let it go. Any infraction that happens to Bam or a Bam affiliate and he hears about it, he will... I mean, granted, you shouldn't let things go, right? But I feel like Bam hasn't fully recognized the ideal of a time and a place for things. It's always now, right? He's being really childish. I'm not here for it. All right. It's a lie that you can ignore someone's death. It breaks my heart to think about it. How could I just run away without avenging my fallen companions? I'm going to fight and beat White right here. Then I'm going to go rescue my master. I'm not running away. Bro, you wouldn't even get to your master if you don't run away. That's the least respect that I can show to those who lost their lives. If I can't even do that, I don't think I could forgive myself. And she shouts back, "That's not true. Risking your life to fight for those who died is one way of showing them respect. But think of your own life that they cared so much about. Do you really think that throwing it away on a hopeless fight like this is a good way to show them respect?" Oh, Bam grits his teeth. "My life isn't the only one that matters." What? "Everyone tells me that I'm special. That's also why there are people who hate me. But a lot of people died trying to help and protect me. But it's not true. All lives are equally precious. My heart feels like it's breaking in two when I see other people die and get hurt. I would rather die than have to keep feeling this pain. I don't think my soul could take it if I saw any more precious lives lost. How could I run away? My feet refuse to move. I'm not going anywhere." "I'm going to fight with every ounce of strength that I have. And I'm going to win." "Alright, as you like." I couldn't really understand how this boy felt, but something occurred to me. I don't particularly like associating myself with anyone, but this boy might not be so bad. I wouldn't mind having someone to mourn me like that if I died. Either go to the finish line or hide somewhere. As long as you don't help me, or I won't have a reason to attack you. If the tower chose one person with the power to break all the rules, I'm glad it was this boy. White. Because he truly cares about people. He would probably cry for me if I died. That makes me happy, but also kind of sad. It's a strange mix of emotions. What could it be? Okay. It's like, I get it, Bam. I get it. But you have so much more to live for. Like, how would you feel if the rest of Team Sweet and Sour, who didn't bother to tell you about all these things, like, what if they come back and it's like, oh, Bam died because he felt terrible about White killing Arc Raptor and Prince, and they'd be like, seriously? Then everyone's gonna have to go after White. But yeah, I don't get it all too much. Evankel's field. Finally! I've been saying this for weeks for anyone tuning in who's been watching back to the last few weeks. I've been waiting for them to go and just explore like one of these two fields, right? Evankel and Caliban, because we have not seen shit from either of them. Alright, Evankel's field. We got Evankel and Han Sung-yu. We're finally in the same place together. Now hurry up and tell me, Evankel. Ah, Han Sung. Well, swoosh. Flash. And who just appeared next to them? LeFave? Huh? There's someone else on the field? You caught a mouse? Well, I'm a good sniper, so I just found a place to hide and waited until a mouse passed by. Then I shot it. I feel like an idiot for not thinking of that myself. That's true. Nobody's ever sat and just waited for it. But I mean, that's the discipline of a sniper though, right? That's your whole thing. Like, you were trained to sit for hours to wait for a target. So, good for her. She's the last person I expected to see on this field. I forgot she wasn't even in this game, honestly. Alright. It's good that you're here. I take it that you must know too. So I'd like to ask you both something. Oh, this is Han Sung-yu. I'll just come right out and ask. Where are you two going? Oh shit, they're planning something. Evankel's sweating? Is it okay to tell him? There's no point trying to hide it now that we're on the field. Somewhere in this nest, there's a portal connected to a very dangerous place. What kind of place, Evankel? Stop beating around the bush and just tell me. I don't think you want to. Oh, and then she said, I don't think you want to know. You won't want to fight if you find out. Won't want to fight? I came here prepared for anything. I can take it. Huh. In that case, I'll just tell you. Unlike Jihad's forces gathered here, the branch leaders and I came to this nest through that portal, not a floating carrier. Although it was on a special floating ship. So I'm not exactly sure where the portal is. Everyone thinks that this nest is completely cut off from the outside world. But there's actually a single portal that leads to the outside here, and the portal that we came through is connected to Lopobia's battleship. Holy shit, that thing is massive. Bro, that thing is massive. It looks like the freaking float. It looks like the Emerald City floating. That's crazy. It even has like different branches and things. Oh my god. I wonder, yo, the amount of like strong people living on that thing right now. Oh, what's up, Devin Holmes? Welcome to the stream. I don't want Bam to beat White Man. I get he's an irregular, and I'm not gonna ever slam someone else's. But man, he's a bit too OP at times. No, I agree with you, Devin. He can be very OP at times, and I'm not always a fan of it either. Yeah, no, I'm with you, Bree. Bam can be White, but not right now. No, yeah. It doesn't make sense for Bam to beat White right now. I'm with both of you. It doesn't make sense. Like I'd say maybe towards maybe floor like 100. You know, maybe Bam can unlock and learn enough to be able to fight someone like White. Because if he can fight a ranker now, I could assume by at that point he could probably fight someone, you know, in the upper echelon of the regular rankers, or perhaps a high ranker. But yeah, no, I'm with both of you. And to further your point, Devin, I get he's an irregular. He's supposed to be special and everything, but yeah, I'm with you. He's a bit too OP if he does beat White. But the thing is, the other thing that kind of makes me worried about that is we know Bam's been training a lot, and we know that he's gone up against what do they call them? The blue holes, the blue orbs. Basically, the people in the tower who have stopped climbing but have attained a mass amount of strength. So we don't know how strong these guys are. So if Bam's fighting these guys, beating them, and he has moves and abilities that we haven't seen him use yet, because we haven't seen him go all out yet since this time skip. I'm worried that he might pull something out that can beat White, even though he keeps. But yeah, I don't know, man. A lot of this time, I was really hoping that Coon would get a rat and be able to somehow make it over to Bam and then just yank him out, you know, to the finish line. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, no, he hasn't gone all out yet, but like that's the hope, right? Yeah, he definitely. I definitely don't want him to beat White, because then at that point, you know, there's not who is safe from him at this point. You might as well just throw some of these local BS through the portal. But let me finish this chapter. We're almost at the end. But yo, Lopobia's battleship looks really raw. This nest has been connected to the battleship since long ago. I came here from the Lopobia family's battleship, and all the key figures of the Lopobia family's army are currently on that ship. That means that Lopobia's army could attack here whenever they want. So Lopobia's top fighters could show up here any minute, you mean? That's right. They wouldn't bother with the small fries like us, of course, but the leader of the Lopobia's army and their strongest warrior, the leader of the Lopobia family, could come through that portal too. And if he does, we're all doomed. Bro. Oh man, that's a crazy chapter. What'd you say, Devin? What I noticed about Bam too, he'll also get like the shield and bow, and he's like, "How am I doing this?" No, that's a really good point, and I didn't like that either. When he got the Red Teresa sword, the bow, and yeah, the shield too. Like, all of it was really obscure. I don't like it when it's like, when the MC is like, okay, I'm like you said, I'm gonna get this power. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to use it, but they somehow use it to change everything. Yeah, he has a very like lack of awareness. It's weird. Like how are you just gonna give him all these power ups? But and all of these power ups were just pure conveniences too during his fight too. Like the arrow just happened to teleport, the explosion away from Yama's tower. The shield was also a very last minute gimmick that saved his life. The Red Teresa, like the sword, is the only thing that seems somewhat fleshed out, but maybe that's because we saw like Hell Joe use it, and it was with Bam a little longer, but it never came out or manifested itself. But still, at the end of the day, it's all like it's just giving him too much, right? He hasn't earned any of that. Now, if this is like some of his other abilities, like his Shinsu orb quality, his he's gotten really good with reverse control. Well, his reverse control wave. Any of that, I would say okay, fine, because we've seen him really work on that, and those are so far his aces up his sleeve. So I hope he doesn't use any of those other ones for a while until he can at least learn them or get some sort of like feel for them. But yeah, I need Bam to slow down with his power ups a little bit. I need to see what he looks like going all out, like at least one time, and then okay, maybe we can see how things go from there. But yeah. Same. I know I'm not the only one who's been asking about that, or we're not the only ones who've been asking about that. I really want some other people to get involved too. Like, that's why I'm happy Hat's got a moment here a few chapters ago. It wasn't anything like super crazy, but for an irregular, the way Shaw made it sound, like he did pretty damn good, Hats, with that sword. And it's meant for someone like him who wants to be stronger. So I'm glad he got that at least. I'm glad that he has somewhere to reach. He's got a goal, and he's doing more than I could say for some of these other regulars that we've seen around Bam. Kun and Shibusu, I've heard someone else say this before. They're always going to be important and relevant just because they're really smart. They're tactical. You don't necessarily need to be just pure brawn to make it up the tower. They have the mental to make it up the tower. So they're good in that regards. But of course, Kun being who he is and wanting to be the family leader, I'd like him to get stronger. Oh, yo, Devin, you're speaking to me right now, man. I've been wanting Rak to do so much ever since the hidden floor. Ever since we found out he was still alive down there, I feel like everything since then has really been like wasted on him. He got his ancient, I guess he got his ancient power revealed, and he's been using like the that rock throw ability lightweight, but it's not enough for me. I needed him to like get it together with the spear. You know, maybe if he can. Honestly, I kind of wanted him to like crack the shell of that crab that he's fighting, or that they're playing that game against in the cat tower. Like if Rack threw the spear and like cracked the shell um, of the crab, I would kind of like that. You know, I don't know how strong that crab is. I don't know if it's like a rancor or anything, but you know, it at least show me that he's getting better. And like you said, he's being used as comedic relief a lot. Like he just stays chibi the whole time. He doesn't go back into his regular form. He doesn't do anything like that. So yeah. Man, got me tired about Rack. But I'm with you, Devin. That was yeah, I'm with you. Got me going flashbacks all these weeks, or not even weeks. It's been like 2 years I've been waiting for Rack to do something. Insane. But I'm gonna get out of here, guys. That was an awesome chapter. Insane. I'm really looking forward to what comes out of this next week, because what we got here, you know, revealing Lopo Bia, that the castle's right on the other side of this portal, and that portal is inside of the, you know, where they are now. That's a lot to think about. Now that that's out there in the open, I'm sure that there's going to become a point in time where they're going to catch wind of all of this. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean, Devin. He's I think he said that in one of his blog posts. It does make me get to draw. Also, I'm sure it makes scaling the scene a lot easier. Yeah, dude, I'm definitely hyped. I do you think we're gonna go ahead and see what the Lopobia family head looks like? I'm curious. I think that now that it's out there in the open, we might actually get a glimpse of what he looks like. Cause we've been going at this for a long time, season 3, and we only know what. Honestly, we only know what like one of them fully looks like. We've seen Jihad somewhat as an adult. I just assume he looks like an older version of Wagnan. You know, he's been kind of like silhouetted in the face. And then we've seen younger version of Kun Eduan, but we haven't seen him as an adult either. So I'm curious. I think we might see Lopobia. We've been seeing the rest of the Lopobias a lot, especially in season 2 and now. So I think it's about time we see him. That'd be cool. He doesn't have to come through the portal, because like Evankel said, everyone's dead. But yeah, I'd like to see him catch some wind. But with that, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna see you all next week for Tower of God, same time, same place. Thanks for joining in, everyone. And Bree, Devin, take it easy, everybody. And I'll see you all next time. Bye. Oh, like the stream, appreciate it. Peace.